This stuff, if canned up properly, can last up to a year shelf life. It's fantastic, it's easy, it's cheap to make, and you've got fantastic red cabbage. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. This is a quick video. Pickled red cabbage. Yes, I know you can buy it all around the world, and some places are very cheap. You know, you have your cheap German supermarkets in the UK sell pickles really cheap. However, if you live anywhere where they're more expensive, this is a quick way to make red cabbage. So here is a red cabbage. Common sense, when you cutting anything that's round like that, try and square it off. So let's square off the bottom, and then it's going to sit on the board. I mean, come on. And then we want to be going straight down the middle with the knife, and then you end up with two halves by magic. Okay, now I've seen many people trying to mess around like this, but you know, it's only this big and you can see it there. So why don't you just turn the cabbage over and do that, and the cabbage stays flat. Now if it comes out and there's still some core on there like there is there, then you can take the core out nice and gently. And this little bit of cabbage we will have, actually, we're not going to waste that. So we've got a tiny bit there, look, you can see that in there, so you can do that. The cabbage lays flat on the board, it's not rocking around, you don't cut your hands. There you go. So let's take that out of there, and then we've got some nice red cabbage, no core. So the next job is then we are going to slice up the cabbage and put it in a container. Now you can slice it whichever way you want. You know, we just want some nice straightforward slices. And then what we do, we just pull it all apart like that and chuck it in a bowl, because it's going to be compacted into our jars. And there we have it. Oh, and that lump that we took off there, look. So just pull it apart. Just makes it easier when we put it in our jars and when we want to take it out when it's been pickled. And then that is going in a bowl. So that's the first job of the pickling red cabbage. Second job, we've got to get some pickling brine on, and then we'll stuff that in our jars as this is boiling up. So we want a pan on. So in my pan I have 2.5 litres of vinegar. I get my flame on and we're going in with our water. Equal amounts water to vinegar. And then we've got some salt and we got some sugar. Full description in the description. Just scroll down, you'll find it. Okay, all we need to do now is bring this up to the boil, dissolve the sugar and the salt, and then we turn it off. It has to cool down. So there we are. We've got that up to a boil. That's just starting to boil in there. That's enough. Now we have to put this to one side to cool down whilst we stuff our jars. So this next job is very much plain and simple. We're going to take our cabbage and we're going to stuff our jars. That's it. Just get it in, stuff it in. Get as much in as you can. Squash it all the way down. Pack it in tight. Get it in as tight as you can. Looking good? Start with another. In it goes. We've got 5 jars, that'll do for now. And then when this cools down, we'll tip it in here, put the lid on, and then put these to simmer in a water bath, bring it up to boiling, and boil it for possibly 10 minutes tops. Turn it off, they're sealed. Now when you're doing pickled cabbage, it's recommended actually to not let the vinegar solution cool down. Add it to the jar while it's still warm, and that gives a better absorption on your cabbage. Now I've come right up above the level of the cabbage, but it's still a bit inside there, so when we put the top on, it will not be full all the way to the top. And what I'm anticipating is that by the time it soaks through all that cabbage that we put in there, we might have to top it anyway. So all we've got to do now is get a lid on. The usual finger hand tight, and then that goes in the water bath, the canning bath. We bring it up to the boil it for a couple of minutes, and they will be sealed. So that's how easy it is to make red cabbage. Now, don't eat it straight away, whatever you do. Leave it for about a week, and then it matures in there, and obviously you can leave it a little bit longer. This stuff, if canned up properly, can last up to a year shelf life. It's fantastic, it's easy, it's cheap to make, and you've got fantastic red cabbage, and this will actually go red in here with the vinegar. It will actually turn a little bit in there as it leaches out of the cabbage, so you end up with a nice little red brine inside there. There we have it, red cabbage made. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends. Catch you in the next video.